Why focusing on progress is more effective than perfection. Think of perfectionism as a roadblock. On one side, it encourages you to set high standards, be detail-oriented, and strive for excellence. But on the other side, it can hinder your progress, reduce your productivity, and limit your creativity. It's this obstructive side of perfectionism that stops us from taking the first step. Whether it's publishing your first YouTube video, writing a blog post, or starting a conversation. You might hold back from uploading your first video because you set the bar too high. You avoid writing because you fear it won't be perfect. You hesitate to start a conversation because you worry about not saying the right thing. Perfectionism creates delays, self-doubt, and ultimately, inaction. What perfectionism conceals from you is the vital truth. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction. I'm going to repeat that. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction. Who do you think will create better videos? The beginner who made 10 imperfect videos, learned from each one, and improved over time, or the beginner who waited, hesitated, and only produced one video during the same period? There's an interesting experiment related to this topic. A professor split his photography class into two groups. The first group, the quantity group, was graded solely on the number of photos they produced. 100 photos would earn an A, 90 AB, 80 AC, and so on. The second group, the quality group, was graded only on the excellence of a single photo. To get an A, their photo had to be nearly perfect. By the end of the semester, the professor found that the best photos all came from the quantity group. Throughout the semester, the quantity group was constantly taking photos, experimenting, and learning from their mistakes, while the quality group spent most of their time theorizing. In the end, the quality group had little to show for their efforts, just a lot of untested ideas and one mediocre photo. Now let's talk about a practical solution I use, called the 70% rule. And I got this technique from Iman Gaji. The idea here is to aim for 70% completion instead of 100% perfection. This means you focus on getting the task done well enough without stressing over making it perfect. Think of it like this: do what you need to make the task good and move on. This approach helps you start and finish tasks more quickly because you're not getting stuck on every little detail. For example, if you're working on a project, get it to a point where it's functional and effective, but don't spend hours tweaking it. By getting things done to a 70% level, you're actually freeing yourself up to take on more tasks and learn more along the way. The beauty of this method is that it allows you to gain more experience and improve over time. Each task you complete adds to your skills and knowledge. This method also significantly reduces the stress that comes with trying to be perfect from the start. It's about progress, not perfection. So, next time you're facing a task, remember the 70% rule. Focus on getting it done well enough and keep moving forward. You'll find yourself being more productive and less stressed. And if procrastination is something you struggle with, be sure to check out our other video on the topic. Click here to watch and learn more strategies to overcome procrastination and boost your productivity.